In this short video, we'll explore the Enterprise Web Dashboard to help you get started working in your website. You'll need an account to access the user dashboard and tools. Request your account at this email address. This is our help desk where you can request assistance from the web team. There are two types of user accounts for MWR users. Approvers are typically MWR marketing staff and have full rights to edit, manage, and approve content to go live to the internet. Authors can be any member of the MWR team. Authors can create events, promos, and edit program pages. When authors save their work, it's added to the workflow for approvers to review and launch to live state. After receiving your account credentials, you can log in. Type your MWR website URL into the browser and scroll to the bottom blue footer area. There you'll see the login button. I'm already logged in and I want to scroll back up to the top. My internet is slow today, so to save time, I've already preloaded some of the functions that we'll be discussing in new windows, and so that's why you'll see me toggling back and forth between screens up at the top. When you click Login, you'll be taken to the Welcome screen. The Welcome screen is your starting point, and here are the 5 main sections. The top navigation bar has a back arrow, and that's how you can access your public-facing site while in edit mode. This is what I mean by public-facing site. Here, we're still logged in. We still see the tools and the navigation area up in the very top in the menu bar. And logged in users are not able to see the ads in these empty blocks here. But if you prefer working in a visual way on your website, this gives you an option to be able to do so. Let's go back to the Welcome screen. The green double arrow and the global button don't do anything, so you can ignore them. The Waiting for Me panel is important for approvers. This is the place where approvers can check for new content that authors have created and sent to the workflow. Here, approvers can review and approve new content and launch it to live state. The Quick Links panel is very convenient. It lets you work on your calendar items, quickly access the ability to add new events, add programs and facility pages, and promos. The tab at the upper right, the one with the lines and the dots, is the dashboard. It gives you a quick way to navigate back and forth to the Welcome screen. It takes you to the full site map, and we'll click that because it's important. A new panel opens for the site map and reveals a folder. Your main folder contains all of your subfolders with your content for categories, promotion, events, all of the things that make up your website. And when you click on a folder and open it up, you'll see it opens to show all the contents inside that folder. Clicking on any of these events would bring it into the editing panel, and you'll be able to edit your content, change out images, and update content there. Let's close this folder out. The list that you're seeing is longer than the one that you'll see when you log in because this is an admin panel and it contains some list items that you don't have on yours. So we'll cover what's important to you and what you will see. So the Files is a very important area of the site that you'll be visiting often. Files is the file manager, and when you click Files, you'll get a panel that looks like this. File Manager is where your images and documents like PDF attachments are stored in your own Garrison folders, and you'll also have access to images that other users have contributed over the years. One of them is this. It's a fishing image, and the File Manager also has a search bar here, and you can see that I've typed in the word fishing, and when I did that and I hit enter, then it filtered all of the images that are in the system that have the word fishing either in the title or in the metadata. So File Manager is a place that you'll come to often. You can use any of the images here, and you can load images for your own use, and other people can use them too. Back to the dashboard. Reports is an area that you may wonder about. It is a central area for forms. You won't use this very often, but if you have created a form and you need to go back and find it, look in the reports section because you'll probably find it there. Stacks and Blocks contains IMCOM-directed content that the headquarters web team manages. It also contains access to some content that you will manage, like your community information in the footer. We'll be covering that in a different training session. Calendar and Events is a link that you'll use often. It gives access to manage your dated events. You have two viewing options here. By clicking that, it takes you to a page that looks like this. Here you can view all of your events by month view. When you click an event in its day, you can edit all parts and attributes of the event. And here on the 10th of June, we see the Fishing Derby. If I click that, and I don't want to because my internet is so slow, let me click up to what you'll see. If you click an event in the calendar on a day, you'll come to the editing panel. This is where you can change information. You can also create new events from the calendar panel, but you'll see you have different tabs that take you to different sections of creating an event. The details is the full body content. Here's the media, where you can also upload a YouTube video if you like. There's the image that we just saw, and some other things there. The calendar view also contains a list icon. When clicking this list icon, it takes you to well, let me go click the list icon and hope it comes up quickly. There it goes. All right. Well, we're lucky today. The list view offers a list of your events with a search option. So clicking an event from the list allows you to view the page and to go to the edit panel that we saw a minute ago. So let's test that. Let's look for that fishing event that we just saw a minute ago. So, and we're hoping that the list will filter down, and it did. So when we click the phrase Fishing Derby, it will open to a view of the page itself that viewers would see, with a couple of exceptions. We're still in the edit mode and we're still logged in. So if you clicked Edit Event, it would take you back to the editing panel. Now let's go back to the welcome screen and unclick the dashboard. We'll toggle out of that by clicking it and it disappears. Now let's look at the double page icon. This is the page navigation. Also an important section that you'll visit often. The top section is a convenient way to add new pages, such as new facility or program pages. The middle section is good to know about. This is the page draft section. This appears when you have unfinished work in progress. When you create a new page or a promo and save it, it stores it as a draft so you can reopen it and continue working. You'll also find the sitemap again here. Clicking Open Folders reveals your pages, promos, and calendar events, just like we saw before. Double-clicking one opens the page. Now I want to open one up because I want to show you what happens when you open up an item to be edited. You'll notice here in the upper left that we still have the same arrows and the global tabs that we had before. And then let's see how that changes when we open up a page and put the system into editing mode. Let's click on the first promotion, which is Women's Softball Program. Now you can see here in the upper left that we have three tools. We have an editing tool, which is the green, which is the pencil icon. When we click it, it turns green. When it's green, it's active. You can take your cursor and put your cursor down into the block that you want to edit, and you can edit that block there. Another one of these icons that's so great is the gear icon. When you start to work on your website, you may not fully appreciate it until you start getting into it, but the gear icon is an extremely powerful tool because this is where you will be able to find all of your page attributes and lots of content that you'll need to refine your web pages. This also contains the area for your keywords, your metadata. Let's go to the plus icon now and see what that does. The plus icon, when you click it, opens up a panel that gives you access to all of your content blocks to be able to edit your pages and bring life to them. Here you'll find blocks for text, images, hours of operation, Flickr galleries, videos, and just about anything you need to be able to fill up your web pages. After you've finished editing a page, and you go back to the pencil icon, you'll probably see a black panel slide open like this. At this stage, it's asking you what you want to do with your page. Do you want to save the changes? Do you not like it? Do you want to just discard what you did? And if you're an approver, you'll see the blue Publish Changes button. And if you click that, it would send your content live to the web, to the live state immediately. So that is a look at the dashboard, and I hope this helps you. I hope you'll check out other videos and user guides in the section to learn more about how to work in your website. Thanks for watching.